Blitar kutha cilik kang kawentar, edipeni gunung kelut sing ngayomi. Blitar jaman Jepang nate gempar, peta berontak sing dipimpin Supriyati. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, how are you today? My name is Rama India from Senior High School of Ponggok Blitar. And today I'm gonna tell you a popular story from a regency entitled The Legend of Blitar. So, if you wanna hear more of these stories, keep on watching guys. A long time ago, in a district called Blitar, it was led by an adipati named Nila Suwarna. This adipati has a vice named Ki Ageng Sengguro. At first, Ki Ageng Sengguro was very obedient and loyal to his adipati, but his wife, Nyai Ageng Sengguro, was not like with her husband obedience and faithfulness, especially since she wanted to be the wife of adipati. So, she tried to persuade her husband to diplom Adipati Nila Suwarna. And of course, Ki Ageng Sengguro was offended by his wife. He became a two-faced man. In front of Adipati Nila Suwarna, he always exposed his obedience and faithfulness. But behind Adipati, he always said bad things about him. He also successfully persuaded some soldiers to be invited for diploming Adipati Nila Suwarna. Finally, the opportunity to diplom came. At that time, the wife of Adipati Nila Suwarna, whose name is Dewi Rayong Wulan, was pregnant and grieved. She told some wishes to her husband. My husband, I'm craving now. I want to eat a red butterfish. Can you find it for me? I'm so glad you are pregnant, my wife. I've been waiting for a long time to have a child, and now my wish will come true. But your wish to eat a red butterfish, it's so weird, my wife. But it's okay, I will ask help to Ki Ageng Sengguro to look for. Adipati Nila Suwarna called Ki Ageng Sengguro right away and told him about her wish. Please, uncle, please, get that red butterfish for my wife. Whatever the condition and whatever the cost, I will pay it. Well, your majesty, I will try to find it. Let me find it now. That's better, uncle. I'll let you go now. At first, Ki Ageng Sengguro was looked for the red butterfish. She asked to some fishermen about the red butterfish, but nobody knows about that. So he went home hopelessly. On the way home, he passed through a very large and a very deep river called Kedong Gayaran. Kedong Gayaran is a very haunted river. No one dared to look for fish there. Suddenly, he has an evil thought. He won hearts and diplom Adipati Nila Suwarna. So, he took off his sumping and used his magic to change it. Became a red butterfish. Then he released that fish into Kedong Gayaran. Ki Ageng Sengguro hurried back to Kadipaten and met Adipati Nila Suwarna. He reported that he had seen the red butterfish. It's on Kedong Gayaran, your majesty, on Kedong Gayaran. Why don't you ask somebody to catch and bring it here? Forgive me, your majesty. No one dared to catch that fish. People believe that it's God's pet fish. just king or adipati can catch that fish. So you must catch it by yourself, your majesty. Well, I will catch it by myself. Actually, I cannot swim, but to grant my wife wish, I will do anything for her. Come on, uncle, show me the way to Kedong Gayaran. Adipati Nilaswarna and his soldiers followed Ki Ageng Sengguruh to Kedong Gayaran. When he arrived there, he saw a red butterfish swim around Kedong Gayaran. He was very glad. He thought that his wife will be glad too. She got her wish. Soldiers, prepare the net to catch that fish. I'm going down by myself to the river. The soldiers quickly gave him the net, and he's preparing to go down. Adipati Nilaswarna swim and bring the net, but the fish was very fast. It's too difficult to catch it and always escaped. Finally, Adipati Nilaswarna was tired. He cannot move his body. Somebody help me! Uncle, please help me! I cannot move my body. Then he drowned in that kedong. Ki Ageng Sengguruh asked the soldiers to help him, but it was late. Adipati has passed away. Then the corpse brought back to Kadipaten. Ki Ageng Sengguruh took Nilaswarna's place as an adipati of Aryo Blitar, that he is announced to all of soldiers and people in Aryo Blitar that he is now the new adipati. He used title Adipati Nilaswarna too. No one dared defy his decision. But Dewi Rayong Wulan was not agree with his decision. So she was kicked off from Kadipaten and he left Kadipaten sadly. She didn't know where to go. Well, audience, this story is a legendary. People say the name of Blitar Regency was from Kadipaten Aryo Blitar ago. And now we can still find the grave of Adipati Nilaswarna at Blitar village, Sukorejo, Blitar. Well, audience, that's all about my story, and what we can learn from this story are: first, don't be credulous with what others say. Second, don't let our trust be taken the advantage by others. Well, that's all. Thank you for watching. See you later. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.